Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Raiders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Ravens offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll stick with him again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Back to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Now, 2nd and goal. Back to the air one more time. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Vegas. And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Here's a designed run. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
This is why film study is so important, Mike. It feels to me like the defense recognized that formation from during the week in practice. They knew exactly what was coming, and what's a critical play on that 2-point try? Defense is able to get a stop.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Now faking the give. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. That one incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final position.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. He'll let one go down the middle. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Las Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one taken at the 7. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Ravens offense getting set to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point is good. And the Ravens will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here is 1st and 10. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. There's that man again. Another catch. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. This one complete right side. He's to the 15. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. Intercepted.
And just what a turn of events, Mike. You have the ball. You're thinking all we need to do is milk the clock, get into field goal range, and win this thing in regulation. But now after that turnover, you find yourself now back trailing, and I'm not sure there's enough time for them to come back.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players. And that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to try it here again.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through Las Vegas. It's the Ravens and the Raiders. All that and more coming up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. He's got a lane up past the 30. 40. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the fourth.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, a gift to Charbonnet. And he's brought down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
A 2-yard loss. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Walker to throw. He's on the move. He can run it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Throwing off the play fake here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They did it! He made the interception! And the Raiders have some new life in the fourth. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds his fullback. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They motion Ridley over right. On 1st down, this is Charbonnet. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Pass play now. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. They've got 2nd down. Walker looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Walker. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. 3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll come out throwing. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the gain, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 15-yard line.
Here he goes on the bootleg. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Raiders 1st. Trying the left side with Charbonnet. Down the sideline to the 45. Down the sideline into the red zone. Runs it in for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returning it from the 4. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On the move, headed right. On the run right. He's got it inside the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Raiders and Zach Charbonnet ready for another go on offense. And he has done all that they've asked for him, shouldering the weight of this offense, got his 100-yard game. He's reached the end zone for him as well, Brock. Just really put together a performance he can be proud of.
It's the pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
He's dropping back to throw. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fields this at the 19. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this one is crushed. Wow. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Walker. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Back to throw, Walker. He puts everything behind this one. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he gets it away from his end zone. He'll just call for a fair catch here, and what incredible field position for them after that kick. The Raiders returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They go play action on first. He rolls to his right. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be second down. Throwing now, off play action. Headed out right. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That play good for 17 and a first down. From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a fourth quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. He's throwing for it. Chased out to his right. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Out comes Las Vegas on offense. It sure seems like they've been able to score every time they've touched it this quarter, Brock. So high hopes again for this upcoming series. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
From the gun, Charbonnet gets it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To throw it on first down. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. Setting up to pass. This ball's cut by Bowers. Jukes one defender, and he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Tight end in motion left. He'll look to throw it. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down. Here he is to throw. Connecting on a slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Walker setting up to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Looking to throw it. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Now with just 10 seconds left in our game, we've got a timeout. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
It's time for the AFC Championship, and the road to a Super Bowl goes through.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl, and we'll know soon enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
From the shotgun, it's Walker. But looking deep here for Flowers.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Walker now.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
To throw is Walker.
Rolling to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the
are right back in this football game. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
He'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They're going to look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
They'll look to throw.
That's to the left side where he's got Bowers.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bowers. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for another Las Vegas. First and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First down and goal to go.
They'll drop to throw. That's to the sideline and complete. A nifty job to make the catch, but the throw took him right out of bounds. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the pressure mounting with every passing minute. It's palpable right now. They're on top in the 4th quarter, clinging to that lead. A potential Super Bowl berth resting on their ability to manage the clock and manage that small lead.
Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Moore, the man in motion. Play action now. Walker.
They'll roll him out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, You've cut down your field in a big way, significantly, and the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that, and they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover, and they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
He finds his man, complete. That's Glover. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Now a play fake here on first down.
He'll get that to Charbonnet.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
From the 41, this is second and a yard.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Glover. And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6.
Here's second down and 3.
Looking to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Bowers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Raiders!
Brock Bowers.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys...
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers,
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Ravens have taken the lead here now in the 4th quarter of this championship game.
Out to his left. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
So the Raiders now down by 5, a little under a minute to go. He's back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Glover. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow! Wow!
They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. 2 huge plays there down the stretch. The sack on 2nd down. Now they force the incompletion. That's going to lead to a do-or-die 4th down.
And they look like they've got the confidence right now that no matter what gets thrown against them, but whatever play gets run, they have the ability to shut it down. They're just brimming.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in across the chalk. No time on the clock. What a